Ever wondered how long you could survive on each of the planets in our solar system? Well, strap in for a thrilling journey through the cosmos. As we venture into the vast expanse of our solar system, we are met with an unforgiving wilderness. Space is not a hospitable host with its near absolute zero temperature, vacuum-like conditions, and lethal radiation. It's a realm of extremes, where the rules of life as we know it are thrown out the window. Each planet in our cosmic neighborhood presents its own unique challenges. Some are searing hot, others are freezing cold. Some have thick, toxic atmospheres that would suffocate any terrestrial life form, while others have no atmosphere at all. And then there's the issue of gravity. Too little and your body wastes away, too much and your bones could be crushed under your own weight. Survival in such conditions is a matter of minutes, if not seconds, but the precise length of time you could last varies greatly, depending on which planet you're on. Factors such as the planet's atmosphere, temperature, and gravity all play a crucial role. Perhaps you're picturing yourself on Mars, with its rocky red terrain and thin carbon dioxide-rich air. Or maybe you're imagining a trip to the gas giants, where crushing pressures and hurricane-like storms are the norm. Or perhaps you're thinking of the hellish landscape of Venus, its surface hotter than a pizza oven and its air thick with sulfuric acid. But before we get carried away with these sci-fi scenarios, let's remember that we're talking about real physical locations. These planets are not just dots in the night sky or images in a telescope. They're worlds with their own unique geographies, climates, and weather patterns, and they're all part of our solar system, our cosmic home. So how long could a human survive on these alien worlds? To answer that, we'll need to delve into the harsh realities of each planet's environment. It's a journey fraught with danger and uncertainty, but one that's sure to be a thrill ride. Now let's dive into the data and see just how long a human might last on each of these celestial bodies. First stop, Mercury, the closest planet to the Sun, and boy does it show. This smouldering inferno experiences some of the most extreme temperatures in our solar system. When the Sun is out, Mercury sizzles at a whopping 427 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead. But don't be fooled into thinking it's a constant beach party. When night falls, the mercury on Mercury, if you'll pardon the pun, plummets to a chilling negative 173 degrees Celsius. In such a hostile environment, a human would stand no chance. Even with the most advanced spacesuits, one could only endure these harsh conditions for a handful of minutes. The rapid shift from extreme heat to bitter cold would wreak havoc on the body, leading to certain demise. So Mercury, not exactly a vacation spot unless you fancy being cooked and then frozen in a matter of minutes. Next we have Venus. Beautiful to look at, deadly to visit. This celestial body, named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty, holds a stark contrast to its namesake's benign nature. Imagine being enveloped in an atmosphere with a pressure 92 times that of Earth. It's as if you were nearly a kilometer deep in the ocean, except that instead of water you're immersed in a deadly cocktail of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. The temperatures here average an oppressive 462 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead. This inferno-like heat is a result of Venus's thick atmosphere, which creates a severe greenhouse effect, trapping the sun's energy and leading to these scorching temperatures. But it's not just the pressure and heat you'd have to worry about. Venus's skies are filled with clouds of sulfuric acid, a potent corrosive capable of eating away at most materials. In short, Venus is a place where a human would survive mere seconds. Venus, a planet that could crush, cook, and corrode you in mere seconds. Moving along to Mars, the red planet, and our potential future home. This celestial body captivates our imaginations with its rusty red vistas and intriguing possibilities. However, surviving here is no walk in the park. Mars is cloaked with an incredibly thin atmosphere, only about 1/100th as thick as ours on Earth, providing little insulation from the harsh radiation of space. The average temperature is a bone-chilling negative 63 degrees Celsius, colder than any winter you've ever experienced. And what about the air, you ask? Well, it's almost entirely carbon dioxide with barely any oxygen. So, without a spacesuit, you'd be gasping for breath within minutes. But don't get disheartened. Mars is not just a barren desert. It's a world of towering volcanoes, deep canyons, and possibly even liquid water beneath its surface. Surviving for about 2 minutes without protection might not sound like much, but remember, we're talking about another planet here, Mars, a challenging environment, but not entirely out of the question for future colonization. Now we venture into the realm of the gas giants, where survival becomes a whole different ball game. Imagine a world where the ground beneath your feet is not solid, where the sky swirls with violent storms, and the pressure is so intense it could crush you. Welcome to the gas giants, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Majestic spheres of gas and ice, these planets present an environment so hostile, a human wouldn't survive long enough to even reach the surface. Let's start with the largest of them all, Jupiter. Known for its iconic Great Red Spot, a storm 3 times the size of Earth, this planet is a maelstrom of turbulent gases. Its atmosphere is composed mostly of hydrogen and helium, similar to the Sun. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's warm. Far from the Sun's heat, Jupiter's outer atmosphere is a frosty negative 145 degrees Celsius. Not to mention the pressure. As we descend into Jupiter's atmosphere, the pressure increases rapidly. By the time we're just a few hundred kilometers in, the pressure is already 1,000 times greater than at sea level on Earth. It's like being 1,000 kilometers under the ocean without a submarine. Needless to say, a human wouldn't last a second. Next, let's spin over to Saturn, the jewel of our solar system. With its stunning rings, Saturn is a sight to behold, but its beauty is deceiving. Its atmosphere, similar to Jupiter's, is freezing and its pressure crushing. And let's not forget the storms. Saturn's polar vortex, a hurricane-like storm at its north pole, is 2,000 kilometers across. That's about half the size of the United States. Uranus and Neptune, the ice giants, are no less daunting. Despite their serene blue appearance, their atmospheres are a frigid mix of water, ammonia, and methane over a core of rock and metal. With temperatures dropping to negative 220 degrees Celsius in Neptune and negative 215 in Uranus, they're the coldest planets in our solar system. On top of the cold, these planets also have extreme winds. Neptune's winds are the fastest in the solar system, reaching speeds of 2,000 kilometers per hour. That's faster than the speed of sound. Uranus isn't far behind with winds of 900 kilometers per hour. In these gas giants, there's nowhere to stand, no air to breathe, and the pressure and temperatures are beyond deadly. Even our most advanced technology can't withstand these conditions for long. Our robotic emissaries, the Voyager and Pioneer spacecraft, could only provide fleeting glimpses of these distant worlds before they were damaged and silenced by the harsh environments. The gas giants, magnificent to behold, but utterly inhospitable to humans. So there you have it, a tour of our solar system from a survival perspective. We've journeyed from the smouldering inferno of Mercury, where you'd be lucky to last a couple of minutes, to the toxic greenhouse of Venus, with its crushing pressure and scorching heat. We've traversed the red desert of Mars, where a 24-hour survival would be a monumental achievement. We've braved the gas giants, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, where survival is not merely a challenge, but an impossibility. Each planet a testament to the harshness of space and the monumental challenges of interplanetary travel. Despite its breathtaking spectacle, our solar system is a perilous frontier, unforgiving and relentless. It reminds us of our insignificance in the grand scheme of the cosmos, yet also of our infinite potential. Our solar system, a breathtaking spectacle of nature, but a journey fraught with peril at every turn. Until next time, keep looking up.